What up, you guys? Mr. Money1235 here again. Haven't done a video in a while, and I just wanted to tell you guys the albums that I've been loving so far this year. We haven't even got Green Day yet, The Killers, Mumford & Sons, Muse. Those albums haven't even came out yet, and this has already been one of my probably favorite musical year I've ever had, ever. There's just been so many things that came out that I've just loved, and I want to share them with you and try to get you into them if you haven't heard of some of them. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. First one I want to talk about, I recently really got into them. I guess you saw my video that I did a few days ago. Purity Ring, Shrines. I'm really glad that I didn't actually review this when I said I was going to, because I would have had a totally different opinion about it than I do now. But I love this now. There's seriously only 2 songs on this thing that I don't like. The rest of it is great. So Purity Ring, Shrines. Get it. Let's go ahead and get this one out of the way so that I don't have to listen to all the hate. Very beginning of the year, came out in January. Lana Del Rey, Born to Die. A lot of people hate on this. A lot of people hate people who actually do like this. Whatever, hate me. There is some good songs on this album. I don't care what you say. Do not go see her live. You're right, she can't sing. She can sing on the album, but she can't sing in real life. So, yeah, this is good. I mean, there's some good tracks on this thing, so I don't care what you say. This album probably tops the list out of all the albums that I'm about to be talking about from this year. Just out of these, anyway. Linkin Park, Living Things. This is amazing. It's one of my favorite Linkin Park albums. It's definitely my second favorite. A very close tie-in to Meteora for me. I love this album. It's great. Next up, Little Hurricane, Homewrecker. You could get this CD off of iTunes, but you couldn't get a physical copy until this year, and the date on the back of this case says 2012, so I'm counting it. I don't even care. This album's great. Great, great, great blues. If you like the Black Keys or the White Stripes, you're gonna love this, so check them out. Alright, next up we got some really cool electronic music for you. Next up, we're going to be talking about Hot Chip, In Our Heads. This album is wonderful electronic music. I actually found out about this band from Gorillaz, oddly enough. Hot Chip actually did a remix of Kids with Guns on D-Sides CD number 2, and it still remains one of my favorite Gorillaz remixes ever. After I heard that song, I went and checked out their albums, and their past 2 releases didn't really grab me at all until I looked on the Needle Drop, and he reviewed their new album, and it sounded cool, and I went and checked out the tracks, and yeah, it's good. I love it. Hot Chip, In Our Heads. Next up, an album that I hate to love, Owl City, The Midsummer Station. Definitely my second favorite Owl City album, that's for sure. I love the direction that he went on this thing. Most people don't, but oh my god, it's good. It's so catchy, and it's so fun. It's infectious. It's really upbeat and exciting, and I can't help it, it's great. Next up we got Air, Le Voyage dans la Lune. Somebody tried to tell me how to pronounce that correctly in my review, but anyway, this is a great album from Air. They went a little bit more experimental, seeing as how this album was done for a movie soundtrack. But Parade is an awesome single, and there's a lot of cool like electronic jams on this thing, a whole lot of piano. Great production. It's a good album. It's not my favorite release from Air, but it's a definitely welcome in my collection. And next up, so far anyway, my favorite electronic album from this year. Thank God for the NeedleDrop.com and Anthony Fantano. Lone, Galaxy Garden. The synthesizers in this thing are so bright and beautiful. The drum machines in this thing are so upbeat and fast, and the production and the sound, and like, look at that freaking cover. That cover art is beautiful. The music on this album really represents the cover art. Like, when I hear the music on this thing, I really picture the cover art, and I really like the colorful darkness of it, and it's just, it's wonderful electronic music. And last but not least, this is a new album that I kind of just got into about 2 days ago. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to try to get a physical copy of it later on in life, but Lorne, Ask the Dust. This is another electronic album. Probably fails in comparison to the rest of his electronic albums, but I really dig this a whole lot. It's really dark electronic music. It's really grainy and kind of haunting, scary type electronic music, I guess I should say. I don't know how to explain it. I'm really enjoying it so far. I've only listened to it twice the whole way through, and so far I'm loving it, so I'm going to try to pick this up before the year is over. Check this one out too if you kind of dig ghosty sounds. Anyway, well, that wraps it up for the albums that I've loved so far this year. Can't wait for Green Day, can't wait for The Killers, can't wait for Muse. Might listen to the Mumford & Sons album, I'm not sure yet. It's been a great year for music. As you can tell so far, there's some great albums. I'm just ecstatic. Music this year has just been so good. So, yeah. I'll see you guys when those other albums come out, I guess. Probably be doing a vlog video pretty soon next. So, I'll see you guys later.